Guys, welcome back to another video. It's your boy Monix, and today we are talking about gaming discourse. Well, FPS gaming discourse and specifically, but it can go with any genre. But I've been seeing a lot of games, releasing, and it just seems like okay. Before I get into the details and stuff, if you genuinely don't like these games, I'm not talking about you, right? Like it's your opinion, in terms of subjective opinions on like what game is, good, bad, masterpiece, horrible. I mean, that's up to the, player, right? Up to the gamer, right? I will say this, in terms of if whether a game fails or succeeds, that is the only objective or the financial, you know, in terms of financial stuff and all the other stuff, those are really the only objective type, things where we can say, oh, it's the facts, and oh, this is right, oh, this is wrong. Like that is the only objectivity that we have in terms of gaming. But otherwise, in terms of just everybody else's enjoyment and what they want to play, that is subjective, right? Oh, I might think this thing is trash, but you might think it's a masterpiece, or vice versa, right? But really, what I want to talk about is we've seen it time and time again with a lot of these games where they release and they really just have two sides. They have one where players are defending the game, and then they have the second side where they have the players that are like bashing the game, like their life is depending on it, right? And I mean, technically there's a third side where they're truly neutral, but that's pretty rare in the gaming community nowadays. It's either you on one side or the other side. It's like black and white for some reason. I don't know why, but that's just how it just ended up to be nowadays. I hate that, but it's how it is, I will say this. I've been looking at J Bound Man's marathon videos, and I've been looking at the comment section. Despite me not playing the game, I was just curious what people are saying, because I heard the whole, well, I won't say it's a hate campaign, but it's just a lot of people are not jiving with the game. Now, I did heard that Destiny players wanted a Destiny 3, so I know that's one of the reasons. But there's just generally people who just really just don't like marathon for other reasons. And I've been looking at his comment section, and oh boy, there is one point that I just see come up time and time again every time I look into that comment section. And the point is that, hey JB, it's why you're not ignoring the haters. Like, why are you making these videos talking about the quote unquote haters? And just in general, why are you doing that? Why are you spending 14 minutes of just commentating, talking about the quote unquote haters? And I actually have a few debunks to debunk that point. And I will say one main one I want to talk about is that, well, simply put, he loves the game and he wants to see it grow. It's that simple. It's not because he's a shill. It's not because Bungie secretly paid the man or something. It's not because he has some type of propaganda or some type of agenda that we don't know about. It's just simply put, he likes the game. It's that simple. And of course, he's trying to make these videos to promote the game, so the game can have more players. And if a game has more players, then the game's enjoyability factor increases, especially for a multiplayer PvP or even PvPvE type games. Like the multiplayer aspect gets better because there's more people to play with, obviously, and you can get into the game modes that you want to play, obviously, right? That is the main reason why I just don't see why people just do that. Because the reason why you can't just simply ignore the haters is because not only that you're a content creator and you have to see the downsides of what people are saying, the downsides that people are commenting in your videos, because that at least shows that you care and you're not a shield that these people claim you to be. Now, there is another thing I want to say on why you can't just ignore the haters, is because it's kind of bad for the game. Like, for example, let's say this, right? Let's say you're trying to order a TV, right? You see the reviews on Amazon. Let's say it has like 3 stars, for example, right? Okay, that means the reviews are mixed, right? Some people, recommend the TV, some people don't recommend the TV. There's one company saying, oh, the TV is like, kind of weird in its fidelity, while the others are saying, oh, the TV has really good 1080p quality, pretty good. But the thing is with that though, is when someone looks at the reviews, because we know a lot of people look at the reviews of a product, they're gonna look at it and they're gonna say, okay, it has 3 stars. So it's kind of a mix. So it's like, should I invest in this TV or should I not? And it kind of gets them into this like circle where like, okay, some people are saying it's good, some people are saying it's bad. So what do I do? And that is the exact same thing with a lot of these games nowadays that are mixed. I'm talking about like, it's like half and half, right? Or the universally mediocre games, or what I'm talking about, right? And when I say universally, I don't mean like objectively mediocre games, because like I said earlier, there's no such thing as objectivity in video games, except when you're talking about whether a game flop or succeeds, right? Now, what I'm just saying, man, is that of course when you're a content creator for these type of games, you want the games to, to do well, have a good reputation, so more people can play it, right? Obviously. But the thing is, a lot of people like to associate that with toxic positivity. Now, let me tell you what toxic positivity is. Toxic positivity is when someone is forcing positivity in a toxic way. And I don't think that fits into a description like someone like J Bowen, or maybe X Defiant fans, for example, maybe Splitgate fans, maybe Marathon fans. Like, a lot of people that you claim to have toxic positivity aren't really toxic. Like, you gotta remember, toxic positivity. That means you're toxic while trying to force down positivity. That does not really fit a lot of people. Yeah. Now, I'm not saying they don't exist. There's like the 3% that will just glaze the game no matter what and just ignore all the game's problems and not providing actual constructive feedback to the developers or even publishers if they listen. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think both sides, or just even 3 sides, are just like fighting against each other. Like I said, the toxic positivity side is way less than you actually think there is, like way less. Like, we're not saying that, oh, these games are doing amazing, or oh, these games are like overhyping, seasonal or just normal updates of these games. And not, like I said, you can't just base a video summary off of a title, really, because the videos may say something different, or they may allude to it, but it may not be the exact words, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to tell you guys is that the toxic positivity side is way less than you think it is. I'm just telling you, like, we know the game, these mixed games that we love, they flopped, right? Like 100%. Like, we're not saying they were the best games, that succeeded or whatever, right? We're just saying that we enjoy these games and we want to see these games thrive. That's it. Just really that simple. And we just want to talk about the game and how to improve it. Most of the time, with this crowd that a lot of people like to, mix us in with, we're really the ones that are giving the constructive criticism than the actual toxic positivity ones. You see what I'm saying? Like, the majority of people that are just, that are just saying, oh, these games are just, mediocre or bad, whatever they want to say. It's their opinion, right? Can't hate them for it. But the thing is, that side that they're trying to argue with doesn't really exist that much. Like, it really doesn't, like, it almost doesn't exist. Like, it's almost non-existent. Like, I'm telling you, almost non-existent. And if you do find these type of people, they're probably on Reddit or Twitter or something, right? Or on Discord. They're like probably on like the most dedicated of these communities. But I'm just telling you, Play what you want to play. It does not matter. It's video games at the end of the day. The finances are up to the developers and the publishers to worry about. We don't got to worry about that type of stuff. It's really the developers that got to worry about, and especially the publishers if they have a publisher. But otherwise, that's what they have to worry about. We just have to worry about, do we like this game or do we not like this game, right? Like, I have a lot of games I don't like, but like Brawlhalla, for example, I really don't like Brawlhalla, right? But as I'm going to harp on the community for saying, oh, this game is dog water, or it's objectively dog water, you have objectively a bad taste. You know how dehumanizing that sounds to somebody? That's what I'm saying. That sounds so dehumanizing. Like, it just sounds like you're rude. It just sounds you're just a rude person, right? So that's all I just want to say. It's kind of a little, I guess it's a little rant video, but I just want to say this after I've been just seeing the comment section of just JB, I don't know, man. JB, you have an interesting crowd of viewers. That's crazy. Yeah, all I gotta say is that I really do enjoy, when I played it. I really enjoyed playing Splitgate and X Defiant. I did kind of enjoy a little bit of Marathon, but like I said, extraction shooters isn't really a thing that I really will play regularly, but I understand why a lot of people actually like Marathon, but I get why a lot of people don't like these games. Like I said, we've been talking about, well, this is a Splitgate channel. We've been talking about, to be honest, like I did upload doom and gloom videos for Splitgate, before. I did upload negative videos for Splitgate before, and I did upload some positive videos of Splitgate before, and some constructive feedback or some cool concept idea that I just found on any social media that I just thought like, oh, that sounds like a good idea. Like, I had my videos with that, but I have never once that I said or even believe in that Splitgate was objectively a successful game. I never said that Splitgate was better than the games you play. I never said that Splitgate is objectively a good game. Like, I never said that. I never said that. Never have I ever said that. I did say Splitgate, in my opinion, is one of my favorite FPS games, but I didn't say it was objectively a good FPS game. You see what I'm saying now? It's the problem of people using the word objectivity in gaming discourse or FPS gaming discourse. That's the problem. That is all I have to say. Now, I don't want to see someone in the comment section saying, "Oh, why you play these mediocre games?" I don't want to see that, man. I just want to. I more just want to see that. If I just want to have a request to you guys, I really just want you guys to just understand that, hey, like, to me, these games are mediocre, but I understand your opinion, and you love Splitgate, just love what you want to love and stuff. I hope to see that in my comment section, but I know I'm not. So I mean, that's just how it is. But hey, this is how it is. But I do understand a lot of people's favorite games will be flops. Like, your favorite games will be flops. Like, it's okay if your game flops. That doesn't mean it was a horrible game, like objectively a horrible game by any means. It just means that a lot of people weren't jiving with it, or if it was just a niche game that a lot of people didn't want. I mean, that's just how it is, Otherwise, hope you guys gave this video a good watch. That's all I have to say. And I hope you guys are enjoying your day. I hope your day has been amazing. And hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. And your boy, Next, gotta go. I gotta flow. Whoa.